Looks like we're live on a Wednesday afternoon. I almost said Friday afternoon. Is that wishful thinking or what? No. Wednesday, the pinnacle of my week. Hope y'all feel the same way. Nan, first one in the shop today. Come on in, make yourself at home. Everybody, absolutely the same. Carrie, good to see your name pop up. Ralph Morrow, hope you're doing all right. Ralph, good to see your name as well. All right. Well, we got some stuff to look at over here if we get around to it. Last time, I don't think we looked at anything that I brought for show and tell. So, anyway, but let's see. Wednesday, yeah, I almost said Friday. Here's a funny thought. When you work for yourself, one of the things that's most obvious is that when you work for somebody else, Wednesday, you think, God, it's only Wednesday. When you work for yourself, it's like, oh crap, it's already Wednesday. So it's only Wednesday and it's already Wednesday. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing all right. I was thinking earlier, I'm like, okay, not going to talk about food. I'm going to keep us on point, right? On topic. You already started talking about food. Good with me. Thanks. Yeah, so something about a cherry pie rolling down a hill. Okay, so Gary, always good to see you. It's something you post. Always good to get a laugh. We got the best craft going. Let's enjoy every minute of it. Nice. Let's see. All right, so Carrie, um, let's see. Last Sunday, I applied for food delivery for Uber. Uber, nice. So I try my hand at that soon. The background check came back today. Okay, I'm taking it that the background check was all right. Good. Glad to hear that. That's my wife's son. Delivers, and he loves it. I mean, calls his own hours, makes pretty good money. I actually think he likes what he's doing. He's studying on the other side, but I think he likes what he's doing there. Seems to like it. Let's see. Oh yeah, Nan, the juice welded to the plate. That's right. Shane Cessna, nice tricorn. Oh man, we'll come back to that because we'll talk about the fan page in a little bit. That just keeps growing. Bunch of great people. Love seeing all the comments and the answers to the questions too. I just love going through the fan page. Y'all doing some beautiful work out there. A lot of it well above my skill level. Absolutely. Again, we're going to come back to that. But also, too, this is a funny thought. I was thinking about this because, thinking about Wednesday and whatnot. When I used to work for a living and not in leather, um, once in a while I think, it would be cool. Uh, this Saturday, this weekend, I'm gonna take Saturday. I'm just gonna work on projects all day like it was my job. That's gonna be cool. Come in, start up, spend the day, maybe get everything done by lunch, get a full project together. So through the week, it kind of gives us, a little something to look forward to. Um, we can find our project. I mean, we're doing our job, but kind of in the back of our mind, we're thinking, okay, what kind of a project? Let's pick our leathers and our designs and our hardware. Makes the week go a little bit faster. And then when Saturday hits, oh, we're all over it. Get to spend that time in our shop. Yeah, the funny thing is that doesn't work for me anymore. Yeah, so my thought is, okay, Monday, I'm going to spend the whole day working on a project. On Tuesday, I'm going to spend the whole day working on by Wednesday, I'm like, when's the damn weekend? Right. So it's kind of flipped around. But also, too, we might have a special visitor or two stopping by because we did the outtakes. And I think if there were 100 comments, 99 of them were about Bruce. I'm just there. Bruce is the star of the show. So actually, I've tried and tried to get him to make an appearance. He won't return my texts, won't return my calls. He's a cat, right? If they could text you back, they wouldn't. Yeah. So two lovely guests here. My wife is going to join us, say hello. And of course, we got to bring Mr. Bruce into the shot, the star of the show, right? Hey, buddy. Yeah, I don't care. But anyway, so this is my wife, Jill, and Bruce. Yeah, you're going to put me there. I don't want to be there. And even with our cat, we got two of them. We'll fix up a nice little place for him to be. Yeah, you put him there like, no, you messed it up. So, hey, buddy, I can't wait to leave here. Thank you, sweetie. Look at what a jerk. What a jerk. Have you ever wondered what your dog has named you? Right. Yeah, I know what our dog, she's passed, bless her heart, but I know what she named us. My wife is Two Leg Boss. I'm two leg, don't have to listen to you, right? Yeah, right. If we didn't have these, they would have written us up a long time ago. No thumbs, no care. We're on our way. Anyway, so let's talk some leather today. You know what? If you can't work on leather, it's a great day to talk about leather. And let's start planning that weekend project. Yeah, like I said, that used to help me kind of get through the week. Little something to look forward to, little something to think about while you're sitting at your desk, doing your job, back of your mind, dealing with that project, baby, right? Designing something beautiful. So, anyway, also fan page. I think we're over 12,000 family members. Wow. That's a lot of folks. Birthdays are going to be a problem. We've talked about that. I think what do we say? We only have to do 280 projects a week, to cover everybody, everybody in our family. Anyway, so that's just going to do my best to stay on top of that because the projects y'all put in there. Wow. And a lot of them are just out of left field, things I never would have thought about. So let's do this. How about a little homework here for next time we get together? What are some of the most off the wall projects out of left field? Never would have thought about that. What's one or two projects that you may have come up with that just nobody ever thinks of? And I see these all the time, things sometimes right in front of my face, and I never notice it. Wow, that would be a great project. So put in a project, something cool, off the wall, out of the ordinary, something that we might not think about, but who knows who's watching may go, oh, I love that. Or may have a family member, neighbor, coworker that would love something like that. There's so many possibilities out there. There's so many possibilities in Leathercraft. I don't know that any one of us could actually write down all the things we can make out of leather. And that's one of the best things about leather, isn't it? We got the best craft going. Hands down, no bias, simply a fact. All right, so what's everybody got on their workbench today? I hope something good, or I hope you're planning something good. So let's see. I've got a project coming. Oh, well, wait a minute. Let me back up because we are going to do a giveaway today. It's an off week. So this is going to come from me, my shop to your shop. That's what it is. And we're going to go with, we've got another 5-inch poster here because we got to have bling in our shop, right? Got to have. And it's funny. I was thinking today earlier. Let's see if I can unroll this without dinging it because I don't want you to get a ding. Okay, so anyway, we've got a cool 5-inch poster. And again, let me roll that up. I don't want to ding your poster, right? So we're going to give away a 5-inch poster. And we've got some cool little 5-inch stickers, right? Put that on our toolbox or our pegboard or maybe our die bin. That would be the perfect place for a 5-inch sticker. But anyway, so we'll come back to that. 3:15. I'm doing the giveaway today. Miriam's unable to join us. She's got an appointment. So I'm going to pick the winner today. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm just going to do my best. And again, at 3:15, we'll talk about that. But I've got a project coming up. It's some of the projects we do, I'm a little excited about it. Some of our projects in our videos, I'm a little excited about it. But once in a while, I get one that I just really pretty design. It's one that now I'm excited about jumping into this video and getting this one done and getting this one posted. It's a pretty one. And now it's a project we've done before, but we're stepping it up and we're going to use our Latigo leather, which I don't know if I've used Latigo or not, but it's a great leather. We got a good video coming up on that, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But we're going to use some good Latigo, no longer just burgundy, different colors, different weights. We're going to add slotted conchos with a bleed knot. Some of our embossed leather. Oh, what a pretty combination these two leathers are together. And then we're going to sew it on the cub. Let's get a good look at that cub machine because, wow, that is so easy to sew. Anyway, so got a good video coming up there. I hope we got a bunch of good videos coming up. I'm thinking I'll leave that to y'all, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit when we talk about in other news. So anyway, okay. So let's see. We're coming up on 3:15. At 3:15, we'll go into all that. But also, let's do that. All right. I know I don't want to get so focused over here that I don't look over here. And I don't want to get so focused over here that I don't look over here. So, tell you what, let's jump back over here. Let's look at some of the great comments. All right, I need to catch up a little bit. Oh man, everybody's talking too about the heat. Yeah, let's see. Okay, Carrie. So I thought it would be cooler where I am in Texas with the rain. It says it feels like 98 right now. Oh, that's good. We hadn't had rain in a month. And I mean, when you look at the weather map, there's like no rain in the US. And I'm wondering if those two hurricanes that went by kind of sucked some of the moisture out. We need some rain bad. We really do. But right here in Georgia, and I'm betting kind of maybe for the most of us, I think today is our last hot day of the year. Now I'm a little happy and I'm a little sad about that, but starting tomorrow, it starts to cool off immensely, like 10 degrees on our highs and lows. So I think we're going into fall. Oh man, I love summer, but damn, I'm ready for it to cool off a little bit. So y'all, if you're hot, just a little bit longer. And I was talking to the mothership today, and even they were saying, "Ooh, it's been hot here." So I'll keep my fingers crossed it starts to cool off. We start to get a little bit more rain. But nonetheless, um, let's see. Dean is with us. Dean, right back to you. Hello, and I hope you're doing all right. Very cool night for today with us. Jim Jenkins, Joshua, Jim, hope y'all are doing good. I'm glad to see your name pop up. Absolutely. Yeah, okay, Carrie, and then I'm still melting inside the house. Ah, geez. Uh, Dean, let's see. Hi, Nan. Yeah, Carrie, it's better than 100. Yeah, okay, Carrie, I can't wait till winter gets here. I love summer. I love summer. Just throw on a t-shirt, some shorts, and some flip-flops, and that's my costume. That's my native costume, right? But oh, the fall. I always thought spring. No, I always thought fall was my favorite season because, oh, the holidays, my birthday, it cools off. The leaves change. All the holidays are coming up. It's a beautiful time of year. But I think I like spring a little bit more now because it's not followed by winter. Yeah, right. Up north, y'all have great winter sports. In the south, it's just cold. Yeah. And when I grew up in Houston, it was hot and it's not so hot. That's your two seasons for the most part. But oh, and Leathercraft projects. Like I said, the holidays are coming up. All kinds of great projects we could jump into. But also, too, when school gets going, it almost feels like we kind of fall back into that groove. You know, we're kind of out of whack all through the summer, but we fall back into our groove. We can kind of get down into our shop some during the evenings, work on projects, start to get a little cool outside. It's a great time of year. I love the fall. Now, not to diminish, on the other side of the equator, y'all got summer coming. Yeah, that's nice. That's good news. Start warming up some. But anyway, good for both sides. Good for both sides. Uh, let's see. Oh, there's Jill jumping in. Thank you, baby. Jumping in. Let's see, Kevin Wise. Let's see. Let me back up, Kevin. Oh, wow. Wow. Sorry, y'all. These come through so fast. Um, I'm sorry I fall behind on these. Let's see, Bridget Benson. Let's see, I'm doing event prep and paperwork. All right. Blah, blah, but it needs to be done. Okay, finally back in the saddle after nearly 80% perfect, recovered just enough to go back to working events. Bridget, I'm sorry to say I'm not familiar. You may have mentioned it, but I don't remember that, Bridget. But all right, nearly 80%. All right, getting there. Then that's good news. We'll take that as good news. Absolutely. Kevin Wise, just finished my new wallet. It's not a weaver pattern. Hey, no, that's okay. We don't have the corner on patterns by any means. Let's see. Makers, yeah. Oh, they're good people too. Makers Supply, they're great people. Um, let's see, but it's got 12 card slots. Wow. Uh, oh, nice. Kevin, Ranger belt. Why haven't we done a Ranger belt? Sorry, give me a second. Ranger belt, old school Leathercraft project, and they look good. I can't believe that's not on my list. I can't. We know what that is. Okay, so we're going to give away the 5 inch poster today. Like I said, I'm going to be picking the winner, so I don't know how smoothly this is going to go. But anyway, all right, this one's for me. So I'm sorry, but contiguous US. We got to keep it within the US because I'm paying for this one. This one literally is from my shop to your shop, my cost. I'll drop in something extra in there. I got a bit of an idea of maybe not just a poster and a couple of stickers. I think you'll be happy with it. I'm thinking that because I got an extra something over there. Oh, and we can see the wood. Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Anyway, all right. So contiguous US. The word is poster. So all caps would be best. Just if you want to enter the contest, just put in poster. I'm going to scroll back and do my best to pick a winner. We all know my organization. So let's just keep, I can be exceptionally organized. Does anybody like that? If you just got one thing you're doing, total organization. But if you got 10 things, yeah, not the case. So what I'm saying is I'll do my best. All right, so we're giving away a poster, a couple of stickers, and something else in there. I've got something else I'll toss in there for you. But anyway, again, just from my shop to your shop, absolutely. Nice to have some bling. Now I was saying, then this is funny because I was thinking earlier today, oh man, it's just a poster. I kind of feel bad, but really, if we think about it, leather we can use, leather, liquids, tools, we can use all of those, but they kind of come and go. They move through our shop, they go. But a poster, it's going to be there for a long time, and it's going to make our leather shop feel like a leather shop, right? So maybe on that note, it's not such a bad giveaway. I'm thinking, like leather lace stripper, cub machine. They were not gonna. I'm gonna keep working on that one. I'll keep maybe keep dropping the little hints here and there that maybe we'll give away a cub or maybe a 303. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. The boss says no, Chuck. Come on. All right. I know. Glad the boss is there. Some adult supervision. Yeah, I could certainly use a little bit more. But anyway. All right. So let's see. All right. Going back, the word is poster. Just type in poster, all caps, probably the best idea. And then at 3:45, we'll pick a winner. And then give me about 48 hours to get those shipped out. I luckily had a shipping tube last time. I don't have a shipping tube this time. Maybe I've got a box or something. But nonetheless, give me about 48 hours to get that shipped out. But I'll drop it postal like probably 3-day or 2-day or something in there. I'll get it to you pretty quickly. So anyway, all right, let's see back over. Chris Gould. Chris, it's good to see your name pop up. Missed you last time, but I understand we all got stuff going. We absolutely do. A lot of us that working for a living thing. Yep. Okay. Uh, yeah, Bruce has gotten big. Yeah, he's a chow hound. Man, boy, is he obnoxious too. I'm not going to go on and on about the cat. I just think it's funny. We did an outtakes. Almost every comment was about Bruce. Let's just get him. We could get him to do the videos, but I can't work like this. I can't work like this. Anyway, all right. So anyway, let's see. Let's see, Bridget, you moved. Got to find all of your stuff. Yeah, I hope you do. I'll keep my fingers crossed that you do. Um, Kevin, okay, oak leaf and acorn tooling pattern. Traditional and beautiful. Yeah. Let's see. Adam Doan. Adam, I'm hoping I pronounced your name correctly. Please forgive me if I'm not, but doesn't matter. Adam, I'm glad you're with us. Glad you're with us. Y'all, anybody that wants to jump in, please do. You are literally amongst very good people. Family. You come in, you're the member of a 12,000 member family. We can go anywhere in the world and meet a friend. Absolutely. And I'd love to do that. I'd love the lottery hadn't paid off for me yet. It's just thus far it's a money pit. Yeah. 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 We'll leave that one there. Okay, but if I ever win the lottery, I'm coming to see y'all. So just get ready. All right. So let's see. Adam, glad you're with us. Let's see, Anthony Charbonneau. And again, please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Um, well, thank you, Anthony. It's good to have you with us. Come on in, make yourself at home. Absolutely. Thanks for jumping in. Let's see. Oh, and there's Jill, Kelsey James. Oh, hello from White River, Arizona. Oh, is it getting cold there? Is it starting to get cold? Fall is in the air. Oh, and another great thing, fire in the fireplace, hot cup of coffee in the shop in the evening, hot cup of cocoa, hot chocolate. Oh man, we forget about all these things. Um, and sometimes, I mean, it's simple just to have a costume change, right? You go back in your closet, you go, oh, I remember these clothes. Yeah, it's like you kind of get a new wardrobe. Anyway, excuse me. I haven't been talking all morning because I haven't been shooting. I've been working on this project or the prototype, let's call it that, for this project. So I haven't really been talking. So the voice should be okay through the remainder of today. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. But let's see. All right, Anthony. Oh well, okay. Went to the Maker Camp last year. Any chance you'll be there this year, Anthony? I don't think so. I don't think that's on the list. In fact, I think as it stands right now, I'm done for the year doing shows. I'll hit Ohio. I'll hit the mothership again. Um, there's some talk in there about next year. So we kind of wires got crossed this year, and some of the wires got crossed. Let me just say that. So next year we'll kind of probably we should be back to normal, and I should be hitting more of the shows. And I think we got a reunion coming up that we're talking about. Um, but also the Maker Camp. I definitely need to put into the boss. Let me note that, or it won't happen. Um, there we go. Okay, mark that down. So kind of towards November, maybe December is when we start setting up the schedule for what shows we're all going to do, and some of us get a show off because you just need to show off. You need to show off. Yeah, that's what we do with our leather product. Yeah, we show off. No, just to a little bit of a break from the shows because they're tough. They're love every minute of it. I mean, but it's a lot. It's a lot, but love every minute of it. Period. Period. So sorry about this year. Next year we'll have a little bit better schedule. I'll be getting out a little bit more, getting out and about, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. Need to. Just fun to talk to y'all. It's just face to face. There's nothing works like getting to face, shake hands, hug, say hello, talk for a minute, get to see some of your projects. Wow. I always impressed. Absolutely. Not to mention Leathercraft people are just friendly to no end. Friendly to no end. Anyway, all right, all right. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, Carrie, come out to Texas this week and you get all the rain. Two of my best friends are in Houston. I grew up in Houston. And we've got Oculus. We've got the Oculus. We play golf a couple of nights a week. And I'm always hearing from them, man, it's hot. Boy, it's hot. It's hot here. So yeah, I know. I grew up there. Um, I think the one thing that just blows everybody away about Texas is if you're not used to it and you go there, Houston. Now, not all of Texas. Oh, Texas is beautiful. Got desert and it's just the hill country. Now, like say from Austin, north of Dallas, Fort Worth, rolling beautiful, but the hill country. I think that's the heart of Texas. I think that's but I love the piney woods too. And like down around San Antonio. Oh, that's beautiful country. Anyway, it's a gorgeous state. But where I was going at is the humidity. We're pretty bad here, but not because I graduated Sam Houston State, moved to Georgia. I was here, I don't know, 6 or 8 months, and a friend had a wedding. So I flew back to Texas, and I still to this day remember that was in the days when you got out of the plane on the tarmac, walked down the steps, right? Flying was so much easier. Um, I remember they opened that aircraft door and it was like walking into a wall. I could, I, in that short a time, I got so used to not living with that level of humidity. Boy, it was like walking into a hot house. I still remember that. So, yeah, boy, Texas, absolutely beautiful, but there's some serious humidity down kind of in that southeast corner. But, oh, and Big Bend National Park. Wow. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. All right. So I'm going to try to keep us talking about leather, but we keep, going off on these rants. Anyway, all right. So let's see. Let's the Giddy Owl. Cool. Hello from SoCal. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you for the tutorials. Made some stamp bracelets with my nephew and a purse for my Josephina American Girl doll. And yet again, a cool project. Literally never thought of that. Thank you for bringing that up. Very cool. Very cool. Sounds like you're having fun with it. I hope so. But the biggest thing, thanks for being here. Thanks for jumping in. Absolutely. And then let's see, Mount Patriot, 1889. Hello from Montana. Hot, dry, and on fire. Oh man, I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that. Good luck on that one. Good luck. It should be starting to cool off by now, I'm hoping. Boy, when we're in Sheridan, we're just this far from Montana, and I so want to see Montana. I really do. The shows just don't allow it. And we always say, okay, we're going to stay a couple extra days and we're going to go, it never happens because by that point we're tired. I'm ready to go home. Right? Yeah. So, but we talk about it every show. Absolutely. But anyway, nonetheless, Mount Patriot, hate to hear that, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and say a prayer. Y'all get some rain, put those fires out, and it cools off a little bit. I hope so. Hey, James Smith, finally got to catch you live. James, glad you're with us. Absolutely. Come on in, join the conversation. Oh man, I know sometimes I almost forget, to like start the live because I love the comments. Let's see, Shlomo. Oh, bless your heart. Best stream on YouTube. Bless your heart. Thank you for saying that. Things like that just, I tell you, they make my day. Comments like that really do. Uh, let's see. Oh, that's Big Mac Cochran make Kingdom great again. There you go. Apparently, things on YouTube is almost like old movies. You get the credits before the movie. That's right. That makes me nuts. I think to cut off the credits, they're tedious. But the people that made the movie, that's their calling card, and I love to see the characters, the cast, right? To spin through that. You never know who you're gonna see. Sometimes like, I didn't know that was him. Oh, who is it like oh, that like Mike Myers. He's been in a couple of movies. I didn't know it was him until the credits rolled. Anyway, okay. Uh hey, Patricia Cleghorn. Let's see. Oh, gosh, let's see. All right, if you reach out on Chuck's homepage, I can see if I have some scrap I can send you. Okay, I don't know if I can. Oh, man, I don't know if I can get back to find the comment, but I tell you what, if you need a little scrap, why don't you email us at supplyinfo@weaverbrands.com. I'll send you some scraps. I'll send you some nice scraps. Absolutely. We get you rolling. Absolutely get you rolling. Um, Big Mac, yeah, that's not an age reference. I was saying that was a movie reference. I know, kind of getting. How did I get here so fast? I was 25 like yesterday. Ah, no worries there. No worries on that one. Uh, let's see. Bob Z, big howdy from Corpus Christi. Oh, beautiful Corpus Christi. Glad you're with us. Come on in and say hello. And thanks for coming in and saying hello. Um, oh man, Rockfall. I'm kind of jumping in on this one. I'm not going to throw a wrench onto this, but let's see, Tom. Not sure about Viking helmets, but for old style firemen's hard hats, they would use 10 or bigger, 10 ounce maybe. 10 to 12 ounce would be a good weight. Oh, I didn't get a picture of it, but I will because we got to put this on the page. Where I'm going with this is I judged the leather debut in Sheridan. There was a fireman's helmet there. Unbelievable. Oh, I was going to use a bad word there because anyway, tooled, unbelievably beautiful. I'll find it. I'll find it. And I'll get the gentleman, and I'm sorry, I don't remember his name right off, but I got a patch over there and a business card. From Sheridan. Let's see if we can get that on the fan page. Yeah. I'll see if I can get that on the fan page because wow, that was some absolutely beautiful work. But right there, fireman's helmets, fireman's shield. That's been on my project to-do list forever. Oh, so many ways we can get creative there. But not to mention a gift for our firefighters or any first responder. Oh man, that's a big one. That's a big one. Valerie Rutt, San Antonio in the house. Valerie, good to see your name pop up. Thanks for joining us. Y'all, it is funny. But we're again, and I say this a lot, sound like a broken record, which that reference doesn't even work anymore. Broken record. What do you mean about that? Anyway, a record that skips, it plays the same thing over and over and over. That's a broken record. The point is that we kind of are lone wolves. You know, we kind of work by ourselves. So it's nice to get out is the best, right? To get out, get around other leather crafters, that can be a little bit tough for us. It's, events and whatnot. This is a little bit of help. I mean, this is 40% of the way there, 40% of the way there. But I do hope it helps because it's nice to get around other leather crafters that speak our language, right? And I always joke, my wife, sometimes our spouses, it makes things easier if they talk to us in our language. Okay. Great example. Humor me if you've heard this one before, and I've expanded on it a little bit. But anyway, so we're going to make dinner one night. I think we're going to do burgers on the grill or something. My wife says, I'm going to make French fries from scratch. Oh, she makes a good French fry. She hands me some potatoes and says, here, you cut the fries. I don't know. Here's what she should have said. Okay. I want you to cut these full length, 3/8 by 3/8, strap to 3/8, cut to 3/8, leave it full length. I know exactly what she's talking about. So yeah, just here, cut these. Major confusion there. So sometimes our spouses actually have to talk to us in our language, and which makes me think of our Christmas buyers video. I'll pick like 5 or 6 great projects that we crafters would like, but maybe we wouldn't buy for ourselves, or maybe we wouldn't think about it. It's a good time for our spouses to find projects or products that we would like, to get in our stocking or for Christmas or for the holidays. So we always start though with one big apology. You know what? One big apology from all of us leather crafters to all of us, our leathercraft spouses. We're sorry. We fill the house with dye fumes. We borrow things from the kitchen and we don't, there's a long list of things we do that we probably don't think about, but they're obnoxious, So come Christmas, we'll just have one big mass. We're sorry, but we'll make you something. Yeah, see, there we go. We got it, right? We apologize and then we make them something pretty. Yeah, problem solved. Win-win. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Johnson Creek Leather. Hey, from Minnesota. I love getting together with all you guys. I feel the same way. What an absolute pleasure. Viking Lady Designs records kind of made a comeback. My 18-year-old loves playing them and picking them up at thrift stores. I got I got a bunch of albums from the 70s. Oh, Peter Frampton, Pink Floyd. Oh, I got a bunch of them. And yes, I some vinyl because it's a very rich sound. Here's how I equate this. All right. So Not that my opinion is important, but it's just funny. All right. So an album, you're listening to music on an album, it's rich. It's like an old English library, like in one of those old manor houses, the low lighting, the rich wood, the beautiful soft lights, very rich environment. Then when you hear music on digital, it's like your dentist office. It's just bright LED, blah blah. But I mean the digital perfect sound reproduction, but on the vinyl, you got maybe a little scratch here and there. I don't listen to vinyl anymore. I haven't owned a turntable in 40 years, maybe 30. But I mean, there's something to be said about vinyl. It really is a very rich sound. And we're off of leather again. Okay. All right. So we're going to do our best to stick to leather here. Here's one good. I know I look over here like, oh crap, we haven't talked about any of this. This is a great point. And I want to bring this up because it's a great point. Okay. So sometime back, I said, let's do a challenge. And then I forgot. Yeah, we've met. All right. Anyway, the challenge was let's find somebody. Let's find somebody we can spread Leathercraft joy to. Right. Okay. I kind of forgot. But here's the other part of that. So I've got two friends. I wouldn't say close friends, but good acquaintances. I camp with them from time to time. They both have single action guns, right? So I'd over camp out or job like, y'all got it. They saw my gun belt. We're just whoa, whoa. So like, y'all got to come over and make a gun belt. But you're going to make it yourself. I'll help, but you got to make it yourself. And one thing I try to do when this happens, is I try not to touch their project, right? You'll see where I'm going with this, but I try not for any weird reason or anything. I try not to touch their project. I'll show them, I'll make the project myself, my own, and I'll show them what to do, like chisel or sew or stamp, right? Well, the point is that when they finish that project, I can say, I didn't even touch your project. And they're always like, oh, you know what? You didn't. And that's your work. You did that work. I didn't help at all. And I mean, their expression is just worth its weight in gold, right? I literally made that myself. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay. The reason I bring this up is because my two friends, David and Matt, wanted to make some holster. I said, come on over. Now it's going to take 2 days, because we'll get it prepped. We'll get them stamped. We need some good dry time. Then come back over and we'll finish. We'll sew and knock the whole things together. I'm so proud of their projects. Isn't that a weird thought? I'm proud of the work that they did because this is David's gun belt. And it's just beautiful. He's got the basket weave, the barbed wire set, one of my favorites on both sides, hand sewn. It's lined, nice billet, nice use of the conchos, beautiful holster. They picked all their designs. I mean, I let them look at the stamps. What do you want? Because Matt did the other one. He did one in black. And right here across above the holster, he put outlaw, did a letter stamped outlaw on him. I'm thinking, Matt, you don't know, letter stamps will ruin a life. They've ruined more lives than anything else. Came out, he nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. And it looks so good. But what a beautiful, and even right here on the holster, it's got that nice pattern, hand sewn all the way around. He absolutely loves it. So it's back into my shop because he lost some weight. David lost a good bit of weight. So I got to take 4 inches off of this. So instead of just doing it for him and, here you go, we're going to do a video. So let's do a video on a good way to shrink a belt or a gun belt so that we can see how it's done. It's not difficult. We just have to back up a little bit. But anyway, so I haven't done that one yet, and I need to get the gun belt back to him because we're on the schedule is a full gun rig. We're going to do 2-parter, gun belt, holster, but I haven't gotten there yet. I'm close, but I haven't gotten there yet. And it seems a little bit funny to me to repair a gun belt before we make a gun belt, right? That's the cart before the horse kind of thing. So I'm going to talk to him and say, hey, sorry, can I keep this a little bit longer? But anyway, The point is, I'm proud of the gun belts that they made. What a great fit. Oh, and you can see them wear them too. I mean, it's just, they are so proud of the gun belts that they made. How cool is that? How cool is it that we can do something like that for somebody? Put that down because we got other stuff to look at here. Okay. All right, let me get back over here. How we doing on time? Golly, geez, we got 5 minutes. Okay. Let's do this because I got all this stuff out. And last week I got all this stuff out. We didn't look at it. And I bitched the whole time I put all of it back up. Right. So, not really, but not, yeah. Right. Anyway. Okay. So, excuse me. How many types of leather do you have in your shop? Right. And I'm not talking about yeah, we've got, a Western Crunch, we got a Latigo, we got a Nubuck. Now, what different types of skins do we have in our shop? And I've kind of been at it a long time. I don't even know if this is all of what I've got, but I thought it would be a cool thing to at least see. So right here, chinchilla rabbit, I believe is what that's called. That is the softest leather I have ever touched in my life. It doesn't even feel like fur. Did I say leather or fur? Doesn't feel like fur. It feels like soft air. Yo, I've never used it. Not going to use it. Love it. Absolutely. That is a super high quality tannage. I got that from a gentleman that had his surplus. I think that's what they call it. So like, okay, a rail car or a truck gets in an accident. The insurance company pays for all the materials that were on that truck. They'll sell it to someone that can in turn will sell it, right? So he had 75 of these. I couldn't believe it. Long story short, I only got one. And I'll leave it there because I don't want to trash a former employer, but oh well, what the hell? They offered him $1 a piece for those. And the poor guy, and he was a good guy. I mean, I liked him, and he had another pallet of chrome tan burgundy sides, a pallet of these things. So he called me, he said, yeah, I got a quote from your employer. I'm like, great. What is it? $1 a piece. I was like, are you serious? Okay, here's one of those times that I should have made a damn decision because I wanted to buy him. I would have offered him 10 times that per piece. Could have done it, should have done it, but it was one of those things that we always do this. We see something. Wow, that's really cool. I should buy that. Nah, I'm not going to. Okay, for the next 6 months, you think, I should have bought that. You'll never see it again. You'll never find it again. Don't remember where it was. Should have bought it. Damn. Same thing I should have done there. I should have. Anyway, all right, moving on. So right here, a friend brought me, that actually is salmon leather. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can actually see the scale pattern on that. That's actually pretty strong. So anyway, salmon. So we've got rabbit, salmon, pig liner, oink, oink. How about painted python? Python, but it's a painted python. The real thing, you can feel the scales on that. Deer's chocolate, deer skin. Oh, it's the prettiest, most supple, softest girth. And a stingray, painted stingray. How about the roo? Kangaroo, best lace ever. That is incredibly strong. The hawkers, the bird folks use it for the jesses and the helmets or the hoods. Very thin, very strong. That's the best lace leather, hands down, ever. And ostrich, the real thing. We sell ostrich. It's the real thing. It's expensive, but it's a pretty good piece of leather. For us crafters, we're not going to make, well, we might, make a whole purse or bag or briefcase or journal cover. But really, for most of us, we're going to use this in small pieces or parts. So it goes a lot further, and it doesn't really make it feel like it's that expensive when we use a lot of smaller pieces. right here, Muppet hide. That's a Muppet hide. Yeah, I got one of those. Anyway, um, and our shearling. Oh, okay. So this was actually gonna be a video. It just didn't. It didn't. It didn't go well. Well, good timing because we're all right. We're ready to pick a winner here. I got to show you this though. Jon Snow cloak. Yeah. So sheep. We've got our black shearling. This thing weighs like 18 pounds. That's one of the fails here. But anyway, our deer tan cow. Oh, and this thing, it fits like a glove. Ah, I just love it. We might eventually do a video on this, but it's so big and it's so heavy. And the shearling really, it's a little thick. It doesn't drape as well as I would like. And that's another one of the reasons we didn't do that video. But deer tan cow and shearling, oh man. All right, so we looked at everything over there. Excuse me. All right, so here we go. We are going to try. I'm going to try to pick a winner here. I'm going to scan back through this. Let's see if we've got a winner for our. How about Kevin Copas? Kevin, you got a poster. You got a Fibings poster. Yeah, congratulations. Very much so. I hope it looks good in your shop. And again, just a gift from my shop to your shop. So, okay, let's see, Kevin, what you're going to do. Let me back up because I want to make sure this is right. All right, Kevin, you're going to email us at supplyinfo@weaverbrands.com. Or if you don't get that, just go to our website. We've got an email there. And we need your name. We need your address. And it wouldn't hurt to have your phone number on there. Probably don't need it, but just in case. And again, this one's from me. I'll ship this one out, not from the mothership. So give me about 48 hours to get this out to you. So you're probably going to see it about maybe next Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, somewhere in there. So Kevin Copas, congratulations on the Fibing posters, some Fibing stickers, and I'll find something else in there. I'm going to drop something else in there I think you're going to like. All right. So congratulations. Very cool. Send that email. I'll get that on its way to you. Wow, this is going by fast. All right, let me jump over because I got to get, there we go. Let me get caught up. God, these come in so fast. I'm so sorry. They just, and then I'll get down to the bottom. I'm like, oh, whew, I'm current. And then another whole section will load. Son of a, I'm not going to say that. It's a family show. Anyway. Oh, Patricia Cleghorn. Well, first off, Patricia, good to see your name in. Let's see. I made a friend a cigarette and lighter case with a moose hide. His dad tagged 40 years prior. How cool is that for so many reasons? Patricia, nice one. Let's see. Let's see. Azrael Thanatos. Bob, very good. Thank you for this. Just as something that would be interesting for a video is a bit on how to make the round lace. I use it with several things, and a strap cutter doesn't work there. We've got a tool that will make our round lace. It's over there. And it's not a tool that a lot of us would typically have in our shop. Very helpful. But it's kind of more for an old school harness shop. It's an anvil. I mean, I keep saying that. It's an anvil. I could go get it. But anyway, it's got holes, multiple size holes on it to drag your veg tan. You strap an eighth by an eighth. Well, eighth to nine is typically an eighth. And then if you strap an eighth, wet that, and then draw that through. It's just like drawing wire. You're going to get your round lace. Azrael, good one. Thank you for that. Round lace. That one goes on the list. And Azrael, email us because I'd like to use your name, not whole name, but just your first name, as the person that suggested that video, if it's okay with you. If it's okay, email us, or I'll see if I can't get in touch with you. And I've got your name down. Good. Great suggestion. Great suggestion. Very nice. Yeah, Patricia. Oh, sweet ostrich hides. Yeah. Naga hide. Yeah, I bet your daddy was a Naga. Yeah. that, okay, I like the Muppet hide. That's my favorite because I always wanted to, at the old store, I just one of the things I've always wanted to put up, on the wall, the different hides, right? And a Muppet and maybe, some red felt, a Santa hide, right? That would be great, right? Anyway, never did that, but it was a funny thought. So, okay, let's see. Oh, Shane, stay on me, man. Stay on me. The Armor series. It's not in the future, but it's still it's on deck. It's on deck. So, uh, Gary, yeah. Uh, Mike Young. It's funny you say this. Corner knives are game changers. I absolutely agree on that. I'm not going to go into a big rant, but we've got corner knives now. And I'll just keep it short, but great valid point. For years, there was one corner, it was a corner punch. It's about that big, virtually useless on everything but the smallest wallet. We now have corner knives in 6 sizes, all the way up to a 40 millimeter. I had to think about that. So, I mean, that's big enough to do a round corner on a pouch flap or a briefcase flap. Absolutely. And they are game changers. And we got a great video there where we incorporate the creative ways to use these corner knives to come up with some really cool punches. Look for those. But yeah, you're exactly right. What a game changer. So let's see. Hey, here we go. Kevin Wise. Kevin. All right. Can you put a bug in Weaver's ear? I don't know. I don't talk to him. About a plastic template set from Ranger Belt billets in 5/8 inch. All I found is 3/4 and 1 inch Ranger Belt plastic billet sets. Yeah, I will do that. Absolutely. They don't listen to me, but I can certainly try. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, no, that's not true. They do listen to me. They absolutely do. We just don't talk much because I'm in Georgia. Mothership is up in Ohio. And I mean, I know what to do. I don't need much managing. Actually, I could really use a lot of managing. Maybe that's part of my problem. Anyway, got off track there. Got off track there. Once I said I need some supervision, yeah, it's something detached. And anyway, okay. All right. Getting close to the end here, but I think we've got enough time to do a couple of let's see. Okay, this is one I want to mention because it is such a valid point for the new folks. The quality of your leather. Now, chrome tans, we're not so much talking about chrome tans because at Weaver we've got some good quality chrome tans. What I'm talking about is the veg tan. That's kind of the heart of the leathercraft industry for us, or for us crafters. That's hard because we can manipulate the leather. We can stamp it, tool it, form it, dye it, paint it, antique it, top coat, right? We can manipulate the leather and the project or the design. But where I'm going with this is, and this is a big point, and I don't feel like I can say it loud enough or often enough. When you stamp or tool or form or dye, and you're using one of our single shoulders or our double shoulders, they're not bad. They're not bad. But when you jump over to a Shaheen or a Herman Oak leather, you're not going to believe the difference in the outcome of your project, even though your skills have not increased one iota. Your project is going to look better simply because the quality of the leather. We've got a great video on that. It's a comparison, a tooling video. Crap, I've done so many, I can't remember these now. I don't remember how many I've even done. I lost count 5 years ago. Anyway, the point is, you can't believe the difference. Now, you don't have to buy, if you're new to leather, you don't have to go out and buy a side of the Shaheen leather or the Herman Oak. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. For us that have a good bit more experience, not so much because we know what we're getting. We know where we're going to use it. But if you're new, we have panels. You can buy panels. If you're going to make a smaller project, look at some of our panels of leather. Then you don't have to buy this big side. Now, the reason I say that is because, excuse me, there we go. The project coming up this weekend, yeah, it's a wood carrier. Yeah, a nice one. The point here is that we don't have to buy a full side of leather to make a project like that. In fact, that's designed to come out of panels. We've got some great panels. So the big point there is the quality of the leather that you're working with is all the difference in the world. And you're not going to believe me until you try it. But when you do, you're going to go, oh, damn. Okay, nailed it on that one. Because your work is going to look so much better without an increase in your skills. So, a trick or tip for the new folks, that's almost one of the best tips I can offer for anybody that's new to the craft. All right, let's see. Fan page. We got it. Oh, if you're not familiar with this, it's the Chuck Dorsett fan page on YouTube. Jump in. Please jump. You don't have to comment. You don't have to put a project up, but just spin through those beautiful comments and take a minute to look at some of the comments too. What am I saying? Did I even say posts or comments or pictures or projects? I don't know what. I'm just, things are just falling out at this point. Anyway, the point is, look at the projects and you're going to see top shelf projects and beginner projects, and they're both going to look great. And the comments for those are all going to be great. Now, recently, we have a person or two out there, and we've all run into these folks. God's gift to Leathercraft, right? Yeah. Move on. Just, they're going to tell you exactly how you need to do it. Blah, blah. Your damn project, do it the way you want to. We run into these folks. It is. Every group's got them, right? For so long, we didn't. But anyway, the point is, walk past those folks and keep going back into where all the great people are and all the great comments, suggestions, questions. The point is, all right, fan page, because there are so many great projects. Got to do a shout out to some of these folks. Well, first off, thanks for posting your project on the fan page. All right, Shane Cessna. Shane, gorgeous tricorn hat. I couldn't have done that myself. I don't think that's in my skill level. Nailed it. Now, Shane also mentioned, it's a little bit stiff. Made it with bed, Shane. It's a little bit stiff. Shane, I'm sure that just with a little wear that baby a little bit, it's going to soften up, and in no time, it's going to fit like a glove. Because, now, I'm sidetracked here, but it's about leather. We're not going into food or weathering. The point is, I've heard from so many older Marines. My dad was a Marine that went to Parris Island. The first thing they would do, you were issued your equipment. The first thing they would do is hike these Parris Island, South Carolina, right across from Hilton Head. It's on the beach. They'd make all the guys, all the new recruits hike in the salt water. For the rest of the day, those boots would dry onto their feet. Veg tan. You can't get a better fitting boot because that veg tan would dry and form onto their feet. We don't have that. All our shoes now are vinyl or plastic or nylon or mesh. We don't have an opportunity to feel that anymore. But the point is, Shane, I think that's going to soften up nicely. It's going to fit like a glove, and it's going to look good from here on out. Richard Cox has got some absolutely beautiful sheath designs. Richard, nice work on those. Lorner Crawford broke his tooling slab, and it was a pretty slab. Nice big slab, which is what we always want, right? Nice natural edge on that. Broke that thing right in half. I've done it myself. I had a 3-inch thick, 1x24 marble. Got it from a monuments company. The people that make gravestones? Yeah, they deal in marble. Anyway, the point is, we were moving, and I went to grab it, and just before I grabbed it, it slid. Slid, went right out of the truck, smashed into 1,000 pieces. I still have some of it, pieces and parts. Anyway, one good point on this, though. Sometimes it's not necessarily a thickness. We want 1.5 inch. 1 inch is a little bit thin. That's what we're going to get from like countertop places. Well, 1 inch is not bad on a smaller slab, but the larger it gets, the thicker it needs to get. So just keep that in mind. 1 inch is not bad for a smaller slab. 1.5 inch is better. 2 inch is great. I've seen some, I can't remember who it was, but they literally went to a monument company and bought a headstone that was about that big. It was about that thick. It was 6 inches thick. Chunk O. I don't even know if we could lift it. But anyway, I had how the gravestones had that natural edge all the way. It was beautiful. I haven't progressed to that point. So, but anyway, all right, two more. John Ruby Lewis is nailing it on some tool racks, both design and outcome. John, beautiful work on that. And the last one, I saved this one for last because Jurgen Volbach, one of the names in Leathercraft. He's at all the shows, teaches all the classes. He is the epitome of the Leathercrafter. Friendly, polite, loves to talk to you. I mean, he's doing just the most top level stuff. But when he sees your work, he loves it. He absolutely, that's the best Leathercrafter in the world that can do that kind of work, but then loves the simple stuff too. Absolutely. If you ever go to a show, you'll get to meet Jurgen. Tall, handsome, friendly gentleman. He's got work that we can all aspire to. I mean, I aspire to his work, or sometimes when I see his work, I think, crap, I don't know, maybe I'll be good at stamp collecting. I don't know. Not really. Truly gives us some aspiration. It really does. Jurgen's got a beautiful piece on the fan page. So again, to everybody on the fan page, thank you so much. Thanks for posting beautiful, beautiful project. Let me say this again, humor me, because we hear this all the time. If you're new to Leathercraft and your first thought is, "Ooh, I'm not putting my project against all," do it. You're going to get some oohs and ahs. You're going to get some advice. It's going to be absolutely worth it. Don't feel like, "Oh, I'm not good at this and I'm not going to put it up there." People are going to love it. First off, because you're making an attempt. You jumped into the craft. You're making an attempt. You may be doing a couple of things right. Hey, that's all you need from us, and we're going to be happy, and we're going to give you some oohs, some ahs, some confidence. So like I said, please don't feel like your project is not worthy of the fan page. Oh, man, it's absolutely worthy. Absolutely. All right. So, crap, it's already, all right. All right. You know what? Let's just wrap it up there. We looked at everything important over here. I just got a couple of odds and ends. We don't have news from the boss, or was it news from the boss? Is that it? I don't know. I just write this stuff. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. I hope it's a good live. I hope it's interesting. I hope there's something in here that makes you think, you know what? I'm going to go work on a project. Or maybe you saw some leathers that maybe think, hey, I've got some of that in my shop. I'm going to work on a project. I hope so. I hope so. So anyway, y'all, thanks for being here. Thanks for making this what it is. And I'm just seeing the comments fly by. If I didn't get to say hello to you, please forgive me. One big hello to everybody that jumped in. Thank you for being here and making this what it is. Billy Blaze, Bob Z, Roll Bell, Tom Leary, Dean. Oh, y'all, thanks for being here. Absolutely. And I'll see every one of these comments either later today or before the next live. I'll go through these because I love them. Love them, y'all. Yeah. Some funny ones, some interesting ones. I cry, I laugh, I enjoy, I get emotional. Right. So, y'all, thanks for everything. Absolutely. I hope it's been worth your time. All right. So, we'll get together in 2 weeks. I'll do my best to have some good stuff to look at. We'll have a good giveaway. But, everybody, hope you have a great evening. Second half of your week. Great weekend. Get to your shop and make something beautiful. Yeah. All right. So, good luck with your projects. We'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.